Preparing to live stream it. Setting up your live. Yeah, go. If you could stand, go back.
Yep, I can do that. I'm just pulling
Okay.
up my notes really quick.
2, 1, 3. Let me pull up the thing. 5, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Okay. Timing. Okay. 5 minutes. 1 second. 5 minutes. That's it.
Am I good camera-wise now?
Yeah, camera wise good. Go, Katrina.
Go?
Yeah, go.
For my informative speech, I chose to challenge myself by eating healthier. This included cutting out any processed food. For me, this was rather difficult as I usually work really late at night and want to eat something really quickly when I get home. So this called for some creativity. Knowing that lots of chemicals are used to make processed foods, I was determined to better myself, even if temporarily. The first few days were definitely a struggle. I didn't want to have to cook anything when I got home or have to like whip something up really fast. And I didn't really know how to properly cook. I started off with some simple meals like just plain spaghetti or like breakfast for dinner, which was like eggs and toast. And it was, I didn't really know how to cook, so I wasn't quite sure how to prepare my own food. But as I kept working, I started to step out of my comfort zone. I started to look up recipes and things that my friends had tried over quarantine that they were encouraging me to try myself. And with that, I ended up making some interesting things. I made my own marinara sauce with tomatoes that I had picked from my grandma's backyard. And I had even started making my own pasta. As a pescatarian, I don't eat any meat other than fish. So for my proteins, I started cooking up shrimp, and my dad taught me how to grill up and fry some fish by myself. So I ended up involving some of my shrimp to make like shrimp scampi, which is like with the lemon sauce and even shrimp Alfredo. I started making my own seasonings and marinades for the fish that I even tried. Another thing I started to do was make myself smoothies. My grandparents had bought me a milkshake maker over the last few weeks, and I used it all the time for milkshakes. But instead, I started making smoothies with it from whatever fruits I had in the house. No added sugars at all. Throughout this journey, I mean, I understood the importance of eating healthier. It made my body feel better, and it made me feel less bloated after eating meals. I felt cleaner in a way. And a part of that was really important to me considering how many sports I do and all the activities I do at work. When it comes to lifting heavy objects or working with some of the guys that can do more than I can, it was nice to be able to finally pull my weight through work, and all just because I started eating better and having a healthier diet. By the end of the 21 days, I felt so much better than I had before. And I even started feeling this when I first went pescatarian, but this put it to a whole new level. Combined with my own exercise, I'd actually dropped a few pounds and gained it back in muscle weight instead of fat. I felt cleaner and happier. And that is the end of my speech.
Okay. So you still have about 2 minutes left. Okay. All right. So so here we go. All right. So you can move on to your next speech.
Okay. Let me pull up those notes really quick. I'm sorry. Yeah, and this is my persuasive one.
Yeah. One second. Cool. Cancel.
Very good.
Okay, go.
All right. Especially in the world we live in today, health is important to all of us. With a worldwide pandemic going on as we speak, our health is at risk. And some of the world doesn't wish to acknowledge that. However, it is one of the most important things that we need to focus on. I feel it is important that we prioritize our health, and you should too. Life should not be taken for granted. We only get it one. When we're born, most of us receive crucial vaccines to help keep us safe from certain viruses. That creates herd immunity, like we're trying to accomplish now with the COVID-19 vaccine. Some people argue that vaccines will cause developmental issues or autism. This is not the case. A vaccine physically cannot alter someone's DNA. We're born with the amounts we have, and there are many contributing factors to causing autism or developmental issues. A vaccine simply cannot cause that. It's important that we prioritize our health since we never know what could really be going on. I've had my own health issues, and that really opened my eyes to how important my health is. At 6, I had been diagnosed with leukemia. If my parents hadn't picked up on those signs that I was sick, there's a very real chance I would not be here today. With life-saving advancements in healthcare, we can all live happier lives. It all starts with seeing a regular doctor. When we get sick, our bodies help create antibodies to fight off the infections, which is why we're struggling so hard with COVID-19. We don't have those antibodies, so we therefore cannot fight back against the virus unless our body creates them. The vaccine will help. Another point is mental health. Not only should we be concerned with our physical health, but our mental health too, especially in today's world where we're all isolated and cannot go and see everyone that we love, care about. It is important that we care for each part of our bodies like we would our own child, especially with today's generation. More than half of us suffer from some kind of mental illness. With proper treatment, most of our issues can be cured. And remember, we're not a burden to anyone trying to express our issues or emotions to each other. We need to rely on each other. In today's day and age, people are avoiding the doctor rather than going, as they feel nothing could be wrong with them. But deep down, there could be issues underlying that we can't see, like cancers or even arthritis and stuff. We could not feel it, and therefore we wouldn't know. So it is important that we go and get at least yearly checkups to go and make sure that our health is at peak condition. To conclude, our health should be of the utmost importance. With so many preventable illnesses and diseases, we could live much healthier lives if we listened to our bodies. Treat it like if our stomach growled, you would feed yourself, or a car showing a check engine light, you would take it in to fix it. If your body is giving these warning signals, you should listen.
Okay. So you had 2 minutes left. Okay. So
Sorry,
all right.
I do speak fast. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. What I'll do is now I'm just going to end this session, and I'm going to, but you don't go away. I'm going to end. No, you know what? I can't do it because I will have to end the session to stop the recording. But I'll call you and I'll ask you to come on Zoom because I have to send you the link for you to self-evaluate.
Okay.
Because you'll have the video recording of your speeches, so you can see it and then and present your self-evaluation. Okay. So I'm ending the session. I'll call you.